All right. Okay. Here I am doing it Chad style I normally do it. So as people come in, I'm gonna let you know you're probably gonna hear my daughter. You know, life, does not stop lifing just because you're on YouTube. And frankly, when I go live, this is how I do things. So it is what it is. Set this up. Let's get some folks in here. Let's do this because, as always, no warning. What's up, PG? What's going on? Appreciate you coming through. Got a special Chad's perspectives I got lined up here. Let's see. Let's see if I still got it on the live tip. Let's see if I still got it. I don't know. I might not have it, but we're gonna see. We are definitely going to see. Let's see here. Let's try to share this one more time. Let's do that. Yeah, let's send that out. So, what's up, Joey B? Look like we got some heads coming in here. And, I don't want this to take too long. I know that we have other people going live. And I have to say, I am absolutely proud to see the live schedules and how everything has been working as far as people going live and really interacting with the audiences. I think that's fantastic. Can you guys let me know if you can hear me well? This is the first time I'm doing this on my AirPods because for some reason, I don't know where my microphones are. So let me know if you guys can hear me. Whew, it's hot. All right, awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome. I got confirmation of the audio. And with that, where's my pen? Pen. Okay, with that, I'm not even going to keep you guys waiting because this Chad's perspectives is so important that I actually wrote stuff down. So, outside of an outline, here's some points that I want to touch on. And it's going to follow the same format, but this first perspective is extremely important to me. And it was inspired by a conversation that I was having with Joe Barreto, Sledge, Kiki Adventure, Lisa J. Stocks, and frankly, and frankly, I just got to keep it real. The very first perspective, let's jump right into it. And this is where I will reference other perspectives that I've had. And I've said that the lifeblood of business is reciprocity. You can't have a good business where you're putting your soul on the line, putting everything on the line, and not taking in any money. And you can't expect to do good business when all you want to do is get as much value and not put anything in. So, if reciprocity is the lifeblood of business, this conversation that I had inspires me to let you know, to be honest with you and honest with everyone on my channel, my subscribers, my members, my watchers, my lurkers. I got some lurkers in the chat. It's all good. And dare I say, my friends who encompass all of those categories, I have failed you. What is this? What is for? I don't know what that means. I have failed you. So with that speaking, let's see here. Da 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 da. And if I'm going to be following my ethos of making you the most discerning credit card user that you can be, given my recent release schedule and given my life changes, my members have really suffered because I've not been able to give you the best experience, the best elevated value that you pay your hard earned money for over and above, what YouTube gives you, which is essentially free, even my premium people. So with those things considered, um, for this, I just don't feel like I have lived up to the value that I always say. And trust me, at Chad's Money Minutes, it's always about money. And then minutes is in it because your time is also money. Time is extremely important. So with that be wow. Yo, Xavier the Savior coming through with the big time 50 spot. Much appreciated. So with these things, I believe that the failure of business is when your client's expectations outpace your expectations for your own performance. So with that being considered, with my decreased release schedule, I'm going to retool the channel. I'm going to make sure I get some things going. And as of this right now, this very minute, and I'm going to show you live, I will be canceling my channel memberships. I cannot, in good faith, take your hard earned money without you receiving my level best. I can't do that. I can't do it in good faith, period. I can't let you leave that money on the table for me. This is my very first perspective. And literally, I literally wrote things down and I'm going to read them off here. I also implore my fellow creators, look inside yourself and make sure that you are offering your members the accelerated value that they are paying for. And to my members, my soon to be ex members, demand the very best and demand the very best at a minimum. I have offered hacks, I've offered money hacks, life hacks, I've offered, CSP hacks to beat online grocery. I've offered these things, but as of right now, I do not feel like I've been living up to our social contract where you get more value than is already offered to you for free. So, just to show you that I'm not full of shit, let's go to the computer. Let's turn around here, and we're gonna do this because I promise you, I am not joking. How do I turn the camera around? Is this how I do it? Boom. So that is my screen. So if you see here, disable channel memberships. Boom. Turn off channel memberships. I understand. I will lose. Turn off. Done. See? That's how I roll. That's how I do real business. Real business involves sometimes taking a step back to take two steps forward. Real business involves valuing the people that keep your business afloat. And now that I've done that because it was the right thing to do. I've done that because I can't just keep telling you that I'm making you the best and literally letting you throw your money after nothing. Understand, I got a new job. I have to focus on these things. And while that is not an excuse, it's still real life. And that's what real life is. So, for that, because when I say I sincerely do care about my subscribers, I sincerely want to be everything that I sell to you. I just got to keep it real. So that is it. Remember, demand the very best from whether it's from me or any other creator. I can get here and tell you all the wonderful things that I want to tell you about credit cards and tell you that I'm the smartest guy in the world. And look, it may be true, it may not be true, but why should you have to pay for the chance to find out when I can just be honest with you? So once I come back, yeah, it's gonna be all about the bread. But while I have not been offering that value, I'm not taking your money. I'm just not. I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Let me just get some. Let me just get some. Let me get some views for those of you who just joined. I literally just disabled channel memberships on live because I do not feel as though I was giving my members the value that they paid for. I just don't feel that I was doing that. And there is no reason, I don't care if it's $3, $5, that's still money that you've earned for time that you've leveraged away from your family. And I do not deserve that if I'm not giving you the value that you've come for. Period. That's it. Chad's Money Minutes, I keep it 100. And that's what it is. So now, perspective two. This second perspective is not for beginners. Now, I've said it before, I am in my end game. And here's the thing. Once you're in your end game, once you have 10, 15, 20 cards, let's be real. There's not a lot more to apply for. I mean, you can do churns, you can do trains, you can get multiple cards, and I am all for that as long as you can keep that up. But for the most part, you have most of your experienced credit card connoisseurs out there who will then tell you that even after getting all the multiple cards, they still then want to streamline and optimize their collections. So for this is what I offer you. I would say always have a backup card just in case. So for all of my cards, they have specific purposes, but I also have backups that I make sure to keep around in just in case life happens, just in case life changes. I have a new job where I will not be traveling as much. So the platinum card, unfortunately, is on the chopping block and it's up for renewal in 2 months. But my backup for the platinum card would be the CSR because I think that would fit my life even better if I wanted a premium travel card and not just a regular travel card. In addition to that, my gold card, which is because of my new job and I work remotely, it's too on the chopping block. And everyone knows I'm a big fan of the gold, but my backup for that is the Saver One that covers my grocery and my restaurants. And restaurants are a very common category, so plenty of cards will overlap for that. My Robinhood card, which I love, it's tied into my investments. My backup for that is my Visa signature, my Fidelity Visa signature rewards card, because that too I can tie into investments in order to get a return on my return. Because I'm so nice with these stocks, I'm so nice with these investments, y'all just don't even understand. Like this credit card thing's the tip of the iceberg. So, like my backup for my built card, there's no backup for the build card because there's no way in hell I'm ever going to use a CSP. Period. Those just, I mean, I don't care what they retool with. For God's sakes, you don't even need a card to be a member of the program and have access to travel partners. The program's too valuable. But these are the things that these are the things that I would highly suggest in your end game. Make sure you have a backup. My backup for my green card is my autograph card. These cards are they're beasts, they're juggernauts, but that doesn't mean that aren't salient backups that you can use in case you have a financial downturn, a family emergency. These things happen. You can have a kid, you can lose a kid, you can lose a parent, these are all things that can happen. You can move. Inflation is real, devaluations are real. So that is my second perspective. Make sure you have backups. This is not for beginners. Most big beginners don't have backups because they're still trying to learn their ecosystems. So have your backups. That's what smart people do. They have contingencies. So keep that in mind. Have your backups for your cards, especially your most favorite used ones. So let's go to the next perspective. And the next perspective is that the level at which the credit card competition is the level of competition in the credit card market makes loyalty to any one ecosystem a fool's errand. I get it. It's good to say you're an Amex fanboy. It's good to say you're loyal to Chase. It's good. All of that sounds good in theory, but in practice, it's stupid. It is dumb because we've all seen the trifecta videos, the duo videos, the one card setups. That is how powerful these cards are. And that's not even mentioning the no annual fee market. Some of these no annual fee cards are absolute sharks in the water. So it has come to a point where, I get it. It's a part of the script. It's scribbled on the back of the membership card that, loyalty is so baked in that people have to refer to the Chase 524 rule, their 524 slot, even in videos that don't even feature Chase cards because the marketing is so powerful to maintain that loyalty. But I'm telling you right now, it's not worth anything to anybody who is really trying to do a thing. You can have an ecosystem that you use, but the variety of these ecosystems it just makes for versatility being the name of the game. You can have this thing on lock. because you can have 1.8 million, 2 million Amex points, but that's not going to do you any favors when the newest, hottest Hilton pops up in Dubai and everybody wants to go fly over there and see it. No, I'm sorry, not the Hilton. The newest Hyatt pops up in Dubai and everybody wants to go see it. You're out in the cold. Ouch. Sucks to be you. You understand what I'm saying? And then also with this versatility, another thing that I've heard, and it's a smart thing. Matt Clausen said it. Avios is an Avios. You just need one program in order to have access to multiple One World partners, and they have great redemptions. So if they know that versatility works, why don't you? So do yourself a favor, let go of and I get the marketing, but let it go. It's okay to have an Amex card and Chase card in the same wallet. It's okay to have a Citi card and Capital One card. If you can get them in the same wallet, it's totally okay. It's fine. So that is something that I want to let you guys know of. Loyalty just ain't the name of the game. I'm reading my notes here. Da 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 da, blah blah blah. You know, let's see here. For all intents and purposes, the versatility of having different ecosystems and different cards and the power with that these ecosystems wield, you have to understand that at a minimum of 5 cards, you can be in 5 separate ecosystems and have access to travel partners galore and actually make a good go of it because you can cover in 5 cards a ton of multipliers. Like literally, almost everything in your life can be covered with about 5 cards minimum. So why then wouldn't you want to do that? So let's go to the chat here. Oh, Brady Smith, what's going on? Brady is the homie. I met him in New Orleans at the Creator Meetup. Him, his brother, awesome. Let's see, what's up, Chad, brother? I just booked business class on the 747. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Business class Lufthansa, chef's kiss. I did on the 787. I wish I could have got the 747. Let's go back through these chats. Man, Xavier, you did the damn thing. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. So let's see here. Yeah, sorry, the stars are gone. Anthony Venture in the house. Call me Lonnie. Sledge. Lisa J is in the house. Juan Garcia. Boom. I appreciate you guys for being here. So that is my third perspective. Now, my last perspective, because I said I'm not going to keep you guys long, is a YouTube perspective. This is for, my guy, Mr. Buckner. This is a YouTube perspective for my new creators and even some of my creators who've been in the game for a while. It is easy to stagnate. It's easy to get burnt out. It's easy to find other things to do outside of the editing and everything that goes into YouTube. So here's what I would say. A lot of times you'll hear that you want to be better than you were before and keep progressing. And that's all well and good, but that's only a piece of it. Here's another part that you can use. If you feel that you are stagnating on YouTube, if you feel that you are running out of ideas, backlog. Backlogging is a wonderful tool. Shoot 3 videos. Don't release them. Edit them all. Shoot 3 videos one week and then hit them. Boom, boom, boom. Then do it again in another week. Boom, boom, boom. If you can find a schedule where you can do that backlog once a week, try it over the span of a month, and then you can actually see what's the same in your videos, what needs to be retooled, what your habits are, what words do you say the most? Are you talking fast enough? Are you looking off camera? Are you mumbling, looking down? Are you delivering the goods? How can you achieve? How can you get better? It's much easier to see in groups of 3 videos than it is in one video at a time. So once you realize that, once you work that through, next thing you know, all of a sudden you start finding new editing tricks. All of a sudden you start saying, hey, instead of me saying this and going over this boring story, let me go ahead and put, a little B-roll footage in there. Don't be afraid to experiment. But the only way that you can see your mistakes is that you have to watch them. I know I've met people who have YouTube channels that do not watch their own content. Doesn't make any sense. And I can say that because I used to not watch my own content. You can't get better if you don't know where you're stumbling. So That is my YouTube perspective. So let's go back to the chat here. Backup paths are the reason why downgrade paths to no annual fee cards are a major factor in choosing a credit card. Absolutely. Absolutely. Period. I couldn't have said it better myself. And I'm the guy on camera. You know what I'm saying? So these perspectives, they mean a lot to me. I enjoy doing them. I don't have a lot of new card applications. I'm not really interested in getting new cards. There's really nothing that great out there for me. Now, mind you, you will be seeing videos from me with future perspectives. And, when the wife and I travel, we will be vlogging our travels in order to, make sure we bring that to the community. And of course, we're going to be traveling on credit card points, so you will get exposure that way. But for the most part, I really like doing the perspectives. But for this, as a recap to all of those who just joined, I have turned off channel memberships because I need you to get the value that you deserve. I that's a non-negotiable for me. You deserve value, and that is our contract. I must bring it. And if you pay over and above, then I must bring extra and I must find it somewhere. And if I can't find it somewhere, I have no business taking your money. So if you've noticed that you are a channel member and you are no longer a channel member, there's nothing you've done. I've canceled memberships for the good of the community. Secondly, always have backups to your cards, whether it's a downgrade path or it could be an upgrade path. You know what I mean? Because a lot of savvy credit card connoisseurs like Sledge actually use upgrades as alternates to cards that they want better perks from. So it doesn't always necessarily mean a downgrade path, but always have alternates, always have a contingency, so that way you can continue chugging along in the game. Third one, do not be loyal to one company. There's too much competition in this limited amount of cards for you to be loyal to everything. You will be missing out on major things in your life. And the fourth YouTube perspective, backlog your videos. If you are truly trying to make the leap, your mistakes will stick out much more if you watch them back to back. If you release them back to back, you will notice things that you can change and that you can improve much easier than doing it video by video, as those videos may be drastically different, so you can't pick up the trend. So now with that, this is the time we're coming in just under 25 minutes. And this is the time where I tell you, you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here. I appreciate you. I don't count milestones, even though 5,000 subscribers, much love. Every one of you has been a milestone. Meeting you and really enjoying the energy of the people around me and the things that I have learned is priceless to me. I appreciate all of you because without you, there is no me. So, you guys get prepared. Joe Barreto has a live tonight. Make sure you tune in. I will be tuned in. I'm going to go wake my son up because for some reason he fell asleep like he worked third shift at the plant. And this kid has been sliding down a slide all day. So, I'm going to wake him up, get these kids fed. I'm on dad duty. Just want to make sure the wife comes in from the gym and she doesn't have much to do. So, much love to you guys. Remember, value is value and always value value. So, with that, take it easy.